I'm Carmen Braden, and we're gonna go play a live show on a real live stage. It's gonna be so awesome. Let's go.
You sweep me off my feet every time, and every time you laugh, time slows every time. Every time we touch your fingers, they surprise mine. It's every time, it's every time. You sweep me off my feet every time. And every time you laugh, time slows every time. Every time we touch your fingers, they surprise mine. It's every time, it's every time. Every time you sweep me off my feet every time. And every time we touch, time slows every time. Every time we touch your fingers, they surprise mine. It's every time, it's every time. It's every time, it's every time. It's every time, it's every time.
Thank you so much. It's so wonderful to play for an audience. It's so wonderful to play. We are here at the Northern Arts and Cultural Center in Yellowknife. We are on Williday, Yellowknife's Dene land, Treaty 8, Acacho territory, Chief Dry Geese land, and it is our absolute pleasure to be here. My name's Carmen Braden. That was a song I wrote for my first newborn. And this next tune is called Good Friends and Pretty Roads, and I wrote it when I had parted ways with somebody, but wished them well, and hope that they wished me well too. One, two, three, four.
The journey's almost done, the war is lost, but the battle's won. And now I've changed my hopes to good friends and pretty roads. You'll stay with me if I ask you to stay with me. the sun goes down on this lonesome little town, it's not the end I see, it's just another beginning. And as the sun goes down on this lonesome little town, it's not the end I see, it's just another beginning.
Thank you. So in Star Trek, the original series, the guys who wore the red shirts, they were security, and they never got any lines, and they always went down to the planet with Kirk and the guys, and Uhura, and they would be always the first ones to get kind of up by the alien slime, and so this song was written and dedicated to them. It's called Who Would You Want to Be in Star Trek?
I wouldn't want to be a red shirt on the Starship Enterprise. They always die, they always die. I would want to be Uhura, Scotty, Sulu, Kirk, or Spock. They come out on top, they come out on top. Oh, aliens and evil robots are no match for us. We will boldly go where no one else has ever gone before. The USS Enterprise. How many ways can we blow up and die? But it's alright, it was just a time loop. It's alright, it was just another Enterprise from an evil alternate dimension. I wouldn't want to be a red shirt on the Starship Enterprise. They always die, they always die. I would want to be Uhura, Scotty, Sulu, Kirk, or Spock. They come out on top, they come out on top. Oh, aliens and evil robots are no match for us. We will boldly go where no one else has ever gone before. The USS Enterprise. How many ways can we blow up and die? But it's alright, it was just a system glitch. It's alright, it was just a plan to get away from the Klingons with an optical illusion. Wouldn't want to be a red shirt on the Starship Enterprise. They always die, they always die.
So we're going to stay in the stars now, and these are 5 songs, short songs that I wrote and are on my album, The Songs of the Invisible Summer Stars. And they each one imagines that the stars are going away on some kind of adventure in the summer when we can't see them here in the high northern latitudes. Where do the stars play when they disappear in the summer? Where do the stars play? Where do the stars play? They play among the shadows falling. Shadows falling far away. Oh, the shadows falling far
is known, nor gravity. Downstream means nothing, nor upstream. When she sends her light around me, when she sends her arms of light around my outward star, we shine green fire. Like dew shining on new sky leaves, shining on sky leaves, on sky leaves. Sway, Orion, come sway me around. Sway, oh, sway, Orion, sway me around. Sway, oh, sway, Orion, come sway me around. When the moon hangs lonely in the blue sky, then the moon calls out, then the moon calls out. Far away, star, come home and bring the snow, and bring the snow, and bring the snow, and bring the snow, and bring the snow.
Thank you, thank you. I'd like to introduce the band. This is Andrea Bettger on the fiddle. Andrea just released her own new album very, very short time ago. Bush Chords, check it out. Al B on the drums, and whatever that thing was. Pat Braden on bass, Chapman Stick, and more bass.
You never went far from the place you were born. You never went far from home. A song and a story were all that you knew of the places that you'd never go. Oh, to Alaska. Oh, to Alaska. Oh, to the faraway places that you always dreamed you would go. Nobody pays much attention, nobody but you. I see your eyes cast up and over, past cityscape into the blue. Cold, I know, it seems so far away, but if I could come south and if I could brave east, then northwest is just the other way. Oh, to Alaska, oh, to Alaska, oh, to the faraway places that you always dreamed you would go. You build inside trying to go over are really the mountains that make you feel older. The real ones are waiting just over the border. You wanted, you feel it, I know you're just scared. Let's go there and we'll risk the fall to Alaska. The fall to Alaska. Fall to the faraway places where we go.
Thank you. So I wrote this next song when I decided to write a love song, but then the same day my neighbor, who I think was 8 at the time, came over and we talked about dinosaurs, like you do when you're 8. And so this next tune is still a love song, but it's called Velociraptor. One, two, one, two.
I wanna be your velociraptor. 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 We'll hunt together, we'll hunt in a pack for all time, or until time wipes us out. I'll be your fast, I'll be your smart, I'll be your claws, teeth, your see in the dark. Your fast, I'll be your smart, I'll be your claws, teeth, your see in the dark. No one can catch us, no one can get close. No one's as fast, and everyone knows we'll outrun the next great extinction. I'll be your fast, I'll be your smart, I'll be your claws, teeth, your see in the dark. Your fast, I'll be your smart, I'll be your claws, teeth, your see in the dark. When the skies come falling, I'll take wings and plant them in your hands. We will race the meteors, the earthquakes, and the your fast, I'll be your smart, I'll be your claws, teeth, your see in the dark. You're fast, I'll be your smart, I'll be your claws, teeth, your see in the dark. You're fast, I'll be your smart, I'll be your claws, teeth, your see in the dark.
So this song I wrote for a friend of mine who works in radio, and one morning he was having great technical difficulties, and he knew that no one was listening to him. They were that great, the technical difficulties, but he had to keep talking anyways, and turns out it was having some existential issues in that moment. What is my purpose? So this is called Voice in the Dark. Don't panic when the lights go out, or when the signal goes down. Keep talking 'cause we might come back, and 'cause we like the sound. You're my voice in the dark, voice in the dark. You're my voice in the dark tonight. You're my voice in the dark, voice in the dark. You're my voice in the dark tonight. When you're the first one awake, you have to believe that everyone is still there, just sleeping, not disappeared off the face of the earth. And aliens replaced all the taxi drivers in the dark, voice in the dark. You're my voice in the dark tonight. You're my voice in the dark, voice in the dark. You're my voice in the dark tonight. Turn on your radio, turn on your radio, turn on your radio, turn on your radio. Turn on your radio, turn on your radio, turn on your radio, turn on your radio. You got all the love in the world filling you up, and no one to give it to, no way to let it out. Just have to picture someone, anyone, real or imagined, and you won't drown in it. In the dark, voice in the dark. You're my voice in the dark tonight. You're my voice in the dark, voice in the dark. You're my voice in the dark tonight. Am I supposed to be here, or did I get it all wrong? We suddenly snap back on the air, right in the middle of the traffic at Confusion Corner and Main. In the dark, voice in the dark. You're my voice in the dark tonight. You're my voice in the dark, voice in the dark. You're my voice in the dark tonight. Turn on your radio, turn on your radio, turn on your radio, turn on your radio. Turn on your radio, turn on your radio, turn on your radio, turn on your radio. Turn on your radio, turn on your radio, turn on your radio, turn on your radio. Turn on your radio, turn on your radio, turn on your radio, turn on your radio. 'Cause you're my voice in the dark, voice in the dark. You're my voice in the dark tonight. You're my voice in the dark, voice in the dark. You're my voice in the dark tonight. You're my voice in the dark, voice in the dark. You're my voice in the dark tonight. You're my voice in the dark, voice in the dark. You're my voice in the dark tonight.
could see your breath landing on the moon like a space shuttle, quiet and soft. Your hair all fox feather, all fox feather, like I'd never seen. Your hair all fox feather, all fox feather, like I'd never seen. You took a bite and held your knife. I could see you wanted to smash the glass in your hand. Your hair all fox feather, all fox feather, like I'd never seen. Your hair all fox feather, all fox feather, like I'd never seen. We left together, you took me home. It was raining, but I could see nothing but red in the dark. In your hair all fox feather, all fox feather, like I've never seen. Your hair all fox feather, all fox feather, like I'd never seen. And your hair all fox feather, all fox feather, like I'd never seen. In your arms, in your hair all fox feather, all fox feather, like I'd never seen.
Thank you. So that first tune that crept in the dark there was a tune called Nunia's Vulnerability by an old friend and a marvelous musician, Danny Orr, and then Fox Feather, which was a song about an imaginary date I went on with an imaginary redhead. There you go. So now we have two little piano ballads here that celebrate the simple things in life. The first one was written a few years ago. You may remember it was big news at the time. It's called Updates to the Canada Food Guide. And then the second song is called Breakfast for Dinner, which could be like a daily occurrence in my life and keep me happy. Don't take away my juice. Don't take away my milk. Don't take away all the things I used to love. I was a child of the 80s. We had the 4 food groups, and life was simpler. There was no internet. The doors were still open to the cockpits on the big airplanes. Nothing's for certain now the way it was back then.
Troubles seemed smaller and friends were really friends. We had the 4 food groups. When we watched movies, we had to be kind and rewind. Nothing's for certain now, the way it was back then. Troubles seemed smaller and friends were really friends. Updates to the Canada Food Guide. Updates to the Canada Food Guide. Updates to the Canada Food Guide make me feel just a little bit old. When I asked what you wanted for dinner, and you said breakfast, I knew it would work out between us. We had bacon and pancakes, and I said that pancakes are just a vehicle for toppings. But even though that's what I said about pancakes, the pancakes themselves were really very good too.
Thank you, thank you. This next tune I wrote after my honeymoon, which was in the deserts of California and Arizona. And an amazing thing had happened that same year where there was just a lot of rain. So the desert was blooming. And this song is called The Patience of the Cactus.
Nothing soft grows in desert sand. Smoke is sharp as needles. Valleys shy from the mountains' arms, and their long, long shadows. In the spring of 17, when the rains flooded the freeway, all the green on the desert hill felt like long forgotten memories. They wait, they wait, they wait, as I waited for you in the storm and in the drought. Darling, I'll be true. We traded off at the wheel, and the wind introduced us to the time held in desert sand and the 2, 3. When the wind shakes the house and your voice shakes my ears, I still feel safe, I still feel sound. When all the world it tumbles to the ground, I would follow you blind, I would follow you silent, I would follow you if you didn't know the way. I would leave the map, I would leave the directions, 'cause I know that we'd get there someday. And I'll let you come with me if you'll let me follow you. And I'll let you come with me if you'll let me follow you. I've seen the country rise up like a giant in the morning, reaching out its arms as far as the eye can see, to touch the ocean on either side of his bed. For he rises up to meet me. Let you come with me, you'll let me follow you. And I'll let you come with me if you'll let me follow you. To run far beyond them all, but my feet, they won't fall so sure. If you aren't there to follow, I'll let you come with me if you'll let me follow you. You come with me, you'll let me follow you. I'll let you come with me, you'll let me follow you.
Andrea Bettger. Woo. We stuck 100 pipers in that song. It was great. I've never had 100 pipers in anybody. Never been able to play with 100 pipers. Now, this next tune is called Hey Bruno, and it is a love song masquerading as a tribute to a pizza joint here in Yellowknife, but it could really be a pizza joint anywhere. Whatever your favorite pizza joint is, this is for that one. So this is Hey Bruno's. One, two, go. When I need you, I can always come to our special place at 52nd and 52nd, 52nd and 52nd, 52nd and 52nd. Hey Bruno, say you'll always be there for me. Hey Bruno, say you'll always be there. Never met anyone like you, except on a side street in Helsinki, but that's too far away. So I'll stick with you, I'll stick with you. So I'll stick with you, I'll stick with you. So I'll stick with you. Hey Bruno, say you'll always be there for me. Hey Bruno, say you'll always be there. Hey Bruno, say you'll always be there for me. Hey Bruno, say you'll always be there. Time of day, almost any time of night, you fill me up with love. Leave me wanting more, you leave me wanting more. Leave me wanting more, you leave me wanting more. Leave me wanting more. Hey Bruno, say you'll always be there for me. Hey Bruno, say you'll always be there. Hey Bruno, always be there for me. Hey Bruno, say you'll always be there. Hey, yeah, 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 Bruno, no, no. Say yeah, 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 Bruno, no, no. Say yeah, 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 Bruno, no, no. Say yeah, 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 Bruno, no, 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 yeah, 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 no, 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 yeah, 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 no, 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 yeah, 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 no, 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 no. Thank you. So we have just a few more tunes here to wrap up this first live stream show from the next stage. Yeah. I want to say a few quick thank yous. First of all, to NAC, the Northern Arts and Cultural Center, for putting this on and championing so many local artists in the north this summer, this strange summer. Woo. Thanks also to Western Arctic Moving Pictures and Pedo Productions, who always team up and make such great things happen, all the staff here today, and the volunteers. So thank you to everyone who made this show happen. And I also want to send a personal thank you out to my family, who has helped support me through getting to do what I love. And thanks to everybody in the audience. We have a very small, special audience today. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you to my band. You guys, I love playing with you so much. Andrea Bettger, Al B, Pat Braden. And also thanks to everyone around the world who is helping artists in whatever way they can help get through these times together. So we'll have to keep helping each other, and this is what we're going to have to do. Here we go. Two songs, and then a third one to finish this. These first two that we're going to do here in a little set are songs about being outside. And this first one is called Spring Broke the River. Spring broke the river, it broke the river's back. Crack, crack, crack. Spring broke the river, it broke the river's back. Crack, crack, crack. Down to the ocean, down to the sea. Creak, creak, creak. Down to the ocean, down to the sea. Creak, creak, creak. Vanished into nowhere, into the sky. Cry, cry, cry. Vanished into nowhere, into the sky. Cry, cry, cry. Spring broke the river, and broke the river's back. Crack, crack, crack. The wilderness is just a state of mind. The mercury, it drops below the line. The cold, it keeps our fears away. We organize our minds in layers. The wilderness is just a state of mind. The mercury, it drops below the line. The cold, it keeps our fears away. We organize our minds in layers. The air, it hurts my skin to breathe. And all the while we watch the mercury. The cold, it keeps our fears away. We organize our minds in layers. The wilderness is just a state of mind.
is just a state of mind.
Thank you so much. This is our last song.
There you go, crying wolf. There you go, there you go, there you go, crying wolf. Raise the alarm, head for the hills. Kick up the dust, make for some pretty cheap thrills. Raise the alarm, head for the hills.
Head for the hills.
Kick up the dust, makes for some pretty cheap thrills.
Some pretty cheap thrills.
There you go, crying wolf. There you go, there you go, there you go, crying wolf. Ring all the bells, make all the noise.
Make all the noise.
La 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 la, then you'll get a surprise.
You'll get a surprise.
Ring all the bells, make all the noise.
Make all the noise.
La 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 la, then you'll get a surprise.
You'll get a surprise.
There you go, crying wolf. There you go, there you go, there you go, crying wolf. There you go, crying wolf. There you go, there you go, there you go, crying wolf.